So I hope you all enjoyed this series so far on Michael Gegzno's house, which was Kirk Douglas's childhood home. And in this final part, we're going to take a closer look at his replacement washer, the Speed Queen TC5, or TC5000, and we'll take a quick look at that, and then he'll show us the main floor as well as the basement. This is your typical old house basement. Really interesting down there, I must say. So, enjoy.
We got the Speed Queen. Awesome washer. This model is the TC5000. TC5 for short. Has the transmission inside. Went down the road of HE machines. Had a GE infuser. That thing was a train wreck. Got rid of that. And we got the other HE washer that died 2.5 years later. So we decided to go down the road and get a real machine. Of course, Jay had his hands on it. As for a little Iggy, this machine has been approved by JK18. 5 stars. Holy shit, look at that. So this machine has no true drain stack. It has a wannabe one. It drains into the bathtub. Not much else I can do about that. It's an old house. It is what it is. There'll be a video on this machine coming up shortly. Stay tuned for that on Jay's channel. Catch you later. A little better view of the downstairs. All the bedrooms and bathrooms are on one side of the house. 2 main rooms. Spare room full of all my clutter. We got a fan. All kinds of stuff in here. Clothes. Boxes of stuff. This and that. A couple more model RC helicopters living in here. We got the big mother of all helicopters. Big 700 electric. All my winter stuff, sweaters, all kinds of pants, laundry chemicals, car washing chemicals in here. Got the big booster pack. Big enough to start the space shuttle. This is underneath the stairwell. More stuff. All my work clothes. Storage areas. Another fan. All the fans in this house are all Hampton Bays. Another bedroom. Full of clutter. take a little trip down to the dungeon. I took care of all the bodies I had buried down here. There's the underneath of the stairwell for upstairs. Got all the awesome Sneak chemical laundry detergent and fabric softener. Typical basement, be full of clutter. Can't stand up straight, so I gotta kind of crouch down here. Got all the Christmas crap down here. More clutter. Kerosene cans. Got the kerosene heater down here. We only run that when it's really cold. It's a lot easier to heat the downstairs up. There's an old vintage lamp. Probably dates back from the early 30s or 40s. All the gas lines. Power runs down here, water pipes. Got the Christmas trees. There's two of them. One for outside, one for the inside. Years and years of clutter. Whack my head on a pipe like classic Tim Allen. Everything in this part was original to the house. At one point, somebody had a hand dig this little tunnel so they could run water pipes and electricity to the back of the house. At one time, all this stuff was nice and straight. Everything settles and it's moving. House literally sits on top of the ground back here, which is probably why it's settling so bad. Classic cobwebs everywhere, and there's an old dehumidifier. Bags full of cans that need to go back for recycling. Old fish tank. There's a carcass of an old Mac. Maybe someday I'll make a Hackintosh out of it. Here's a Toshiba Regza. I fixed that. One solder joint brought this whole thing down. I fixed that. It still works. We got some more Christmas lights integrated with some Big Clive stuff. Pretty cool. I got my room. Got just as much clutter in it. Garfield clock. Got a toolbox in here. Nowhere else to put it. Hi, Howard. We got the fishies. 60-gallon aquarium. All kinds of little fishes in there. So there you have it. Grand tour. We'll catch you later.
So we had one more stop to make while we were already out there where we were by Gegzno's house. I had heard that there was a show, or I've seen the episode of the show Extreme Couponers, which you've probably seen or at least heard of. And they went to a supermarket called the Big M Supermarket. We don't have any of that kind down here, but I knew that they were up in upstate New York, and we were there, so while we were already up and out there, I decided to take a look. We found one in Dolgeville, New York, which I call Small Town USA. And while this was not the one that was actually in the Extreme Couponing episode, that one was actually about 2.5, 3 hours further west of where we were. It was certainly an interesting experience. These Big M supermarkets were not really updated as far as the decor of the supermarket, not like what you're used to today. They're kind of more of your like 70s or 80s looking supermarket. But the computer systems were really something else, and I'll be showing that in the video there. I also found some pretty cool stuff which I can't find here. I have just about any store you could possibly imagine around here. And I've been to 20 different stores and can't find certain items, but there it was, right smack in the middle of Dolgeville, New York, Small Town USA. That is going to be the next part.